Back for the second half between the Austin Crows and the New York Magpies here from the 2025 USAFL National Tournament. Watch AFL around the grounds at halftime. The Orange County Giants lead the Denver Bulldogs 26-19. The DC Eagles are leading over the San Diego Lions 13-8. And on the field right behind us, the Golden Gate Iron Maidens are 1-8, leading the Arizona Hawks, who have yet to score. On this field, it's 1-7, the Austin Crows against the New York Magpies, who have yet to score as well. Patrick Machado alongside Troy Thompson as the second half is underway.
So, free kick to New York for running too far against Austin there. And I thought she was going to get away with it, but the umpire said, no, let's bring that back. So, good opportunity for New York to go forward inside their 50.
Here's the kick to the edge of 50 off the hands of the Austin defender. Number 10 goes to ground, spills out the back. 11 gets a kick away, looking to go into the far side forward pocket. And here's New York's first real chance forward. Centering ball off the hands of an Austin player behind, and the Crows will clear it out to the center of the ground. Picked up by number 41. Strong handball. Picked up now and handballing it away from the tackle. It would be a holding. The player free kick. Austin is going to get the free. And that ends that journey forward for the Pies.
Oh, nice bump.
Heather Serpico put it into that area. Now here's Austin. And it looks like this will be a boundary throw. No, it'll be a ball up directly. No, boundary throw. Picked up by Allison Monaghan. Looking for some space to work in. Too many players in the area. Umpire will ball it up. Half forward for the New York Magpies. They have a 7-point deficit early in this second half. Shakes off the player, little stiff arm. Action will result in a free kick for New York.
Yeah, that stiff arm just slipping a bit high, I think.
Yep. Maddie Cordner was taken high. Kicks it forward, off hands. Spills out to Lindsay Terse. Continuing the play down the boundary line. New York with a little kick. Went off the shin. And closer to the center of the ground. They all go to ground. Ball's locked up. Umpire will ball it up. New York picks it up out of congestion. Taken down by Priscilla Packer. And will do it, it'll be a free kick the way of Austin. Maddie Cordner again.
Nice mark there by Drea Casillas.
Here's Casillas. Back down that line. Congested footy. Little kick forward. New York picks up the ball. Handball. Inside 50. Here comes New York. Now with some clear space and an open goal square. Couldn't bring the ball close. Here's a opportunity. Kick was smothered. And
managed to not concede the behind.
Yeah.
Could be very important.
That, and are we getting a free kick here?
Throw in.
No, throw in. Centering ball. They go up for it off the hands of an Austin player. New York's.
Yeah, the one-arm tackle there, so she could not get the ball to handball, and as she was being spun, she couldn't get it to boot.
So incorrect disposal. And Austin will start back the other way, but intercepted by number 41. Nice contested mark taken by her. Mark is on the edge of 50. Directs traffic, now delivers one to the top of the square. And it's marked by number 38 of New York. Directly in front of goal, and this should cut it down to a 1-point lead. Marked in the square, actually. So this one directly in front, and New York have their first score of the game, cutting the Austin lead to 1. 1-1-7 the Crows, 1 straight 6 the Pies. That's on the Watch AFL scoreboard, 5.5 into the second half.
Yeah, that breeze now just slightly favouring that end that the New York Magpies are kicking to. So keep in mind they've got that in their favour. The 1-point lead, we saw that ball. They just managed to defend it on the outside of the behind post to stop that behind. So could have been, the old 7-point play, as they say, but that point could be very, very important.
The winner of this game will go on to play the Denver Bulldogs and play in the Division I game tomorrow for a chance to go to the D1 Grand Final. The loser will be playing in Division II. They will play against the Portland Sockeyes in a prelim final, looking to win some hardware at the end of this. Back inside the forward 50 for the Pies. Austin beats them to the ball. Little clearing kickoff hands. And still on the ground. They still are fighting for it. Doing the little old, I'm trying to handball it, no prior opportunity move. And the umpire will call for it and ball it up. Tap down by New York. But straight to an Austin player who gets the clearance. New York back on the ball. Looking to switch the play to this near side pocket. Some great speed by the New York player in number 17, who's taken down in the tackle. And Giovanni gone. Free kick Austin. See, that's 37, not 17. Barbara Williamson now. Here's Austin's first chance inside 50 of the half. Takes an unfriendly bounce if you're a Crow. New York off the ground. Palming it and soccering it along. Diving down on the ball is an Austin player. Williamson is there as well. Locked up, umpire will ball it up. 12 minutes to go in this second half. The Austin Crows with a 1-point lead over the New York Magpies. Here's the kick inside 50 by Heitkamp. Off the hands of an Austin player. And locked up once again. We'll throw it up.
Oh, that's a great tackle.
But New York's still able to clear. Off the hands of Kinsey. Here is Monaghan wheeling around, delivering one inside 50. Off the hands of a New York player. It's spilt out the back. Knocked out with a punch by number 35 of New York. Heitkamp taken down. Austin wanted it to be low. And is that the call? No, it's a New York free.
Yeah, the non-controlling umpire with the call there, but it was the right call.
Kendra Watson now, wrapped up in the tackle by number 45. Gone, holding the ball. New York wins it.
No. I thought she was going to leave the mark, but back on it.
Continuing it down the line. Straight into the arms of the Austin player. Got a little too close to the woman on the mark, but still able to get a nice kick away. Powers is in there. Now they go to ground. Powers handballs it out. Number 29 with a kick back forward. Oh, what a nice grab by number 23. Takes a bounce off the ground. Into the center of the field. Number 37, a little kick forward to a one-on-one as they all run from the top of the square. Heather Serpico spinning it around and clearing the lines just for a moment as number 41 marks it. And now the 50 is clogged. They're going to look towards the open pocket. Oh, and dropped one that she should have taken. Was the New York Magpie uncontested.
The umpires found a free kick for a trip in there. Just tapping his ankle there to indicate the low contact.
And it's New York that commits it, so Austin's going to get the free kick. Halfway through this second half, Austin still with the 1-point lead. Just the one goal for New York in this second half. Back deep inside 50 go the Pies. They go to ground. And the umpire will throw it up around about 25 meters away from the Austin goal. Thrown back up into the air. Tapped down by Jessica Palacios of Austin. Gets a little kick away. And now the Crows are able to clear it just to the edge of the arc. And New York will set up another kick inside 50. This one's deep and it's high off the hands of an Austin Crow, and now they all try to pick up the crumb. Here's some space for New York. The kick is away, and it's a goal, and New York can hit the front. 2 goals straight, 12 for New York. 1-1-7, the Austin Crows. 5-point lead to the Pies, and New York take full advantage of the space that they're given, and they lead for the first time today.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Austin defend out to this dead side of the ground. They went back out to the top side and allowed New York to get a good long ball in there into a dangerous spot, and the rest was history.
Austin finds themselves behind. 8 minutes to go here in the second half. Still plenty of time. 1-goal game. But as the first half was all Austin, this one has been majority New York. Near side half forward. They all battle for it just a couple feet away from the boundary line, and the umpire will call for a ball up. Toss back up in the air. Misses everybody, spills out the other side and out of bounds, throw in.
Austin really need to work the ball along the boundary line here if they can. The problem is their player forward of the ball is behind her opponent. So if they do come down that way, New York will have first use of the ball, and you're going to see it here.
Austin with a clearing kick. That's been a majority of the kicks so far. Just trying to clear the lines, but New York with possession off of it. Good tackle from behind, but able to get the handball away. Back inside 50 go the Pies. Chasing after it is number 31. Shakes past her defender, drops the ball, misses it, misses the kick, and Austin wins the free kick for holding the ball.
Great work by Austin to lock it down there because, again, out on that dangerous side, New York were only a kick and a half away from goal there.
And that breeze that is coming from far side to near side is beginning to pick up again. Here comes Austin with some pace back the other way. Mark taken by Lizzie Sawyer.
Now it's on the dangerous side for Austin.
Here comes Austin with some pace. Deep inside their forward 50. Far side forward pocket. Gets a kick towards goal. Takes a couple bounces. Uncontested in the goal square. Now the cavalry arrives. Gets a little kick away. Is it over the line or is it touched? What say the umpire? 1 or 2, it's a goal. And Austin are back in front.
Great work by Rattan there. She had 2 defenders on her, managed to squeeze a kick out, and I think it was the player running through who kicked it off the ground for a goal.
Rattan just able to stall it long enough to get a handball away and wait for reinforcements to arrive. It's poked home. And it's the Austin Crows back out to a 1-point lead. 13 plays 12 on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Going around the grounds now on the field to the rear of us. The Golden Gate Iron Maidens lead the Arizona Hawks by 18 points, 20-2 the score. The San Diego Lions are up big over the DC Eagles in the men's Division II division. They're up by 25 points, 45-20. And the Denver Bulldogs reserves are up 36-27, against the Orange County Giants. In the penultimate matchups here on day one of the 2025 USAFL National Tournament, presented by Watch AFL, Cooper's Beer, and Tasmania, who are a proud partner of the USAFL and have committed to becoming a major partner for the next 5 years.
Great clearance there by Terse as it was balled up on centre wing, and now the ball is inside their forward 50 again.
There's 4 minutes left in this game. Kick towards the line by Katie Heitkamp as it kind of took a bounce. I don't think she was trying to kick it towards the line, but it ends up being a boundary throw as this breeze is really beginning to pick up now. Get towards this dead pocket. Good grab there by number 10 of the Pies. As New York starts to flood forward. Spots a player on the lead. Number 31 takes the mark. Just inside 50 is the mark. And good intercept grab taken by Austin. That one looked to have hit the ground. So no mark paid. New York back on the ball. Handballed away by number 11. Number 21 with a little kick forward. Number 31 now with a bounce. Kicks on the run over the heads of their intended target. Clearing kick by Austin went off hands, and
free kick for holding without the ball. Just tackling her on the way through, just trying to slow her down. Giving away that free kick.
Little chip kick from New York. Not 15, so we play on. Still on the New York attacking end of the field. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the game. Picking it up is Allison Monaghan. Clearing kick off the deck. Number 31 with some speed again. She takes a bounce. Had it bounce away from her, holding the player. New York free kick.
Yeah, she was lucky that ball didn't come back to her and bounce twice. And the tackle was put on, I guess anticipating that ball was going to come back to her. But no, definitely held without the ball. In a very dangerous spot here, and a score of a behind would level it up.
And here's a kick inside the pocket. Mark taken. Kick around the body, and it is a goal. Back and forth we go. New York in front. Minute 30 seconds left on the clock. Last chance for Austin coming up.
And can't underestimate the work from Drea Casillas, using her experience coming off halfback twice in a row there and getting that ball and sending it back into the forward line, setting that up on that top side, that dangerous side of the ground, which allowed New York to quickly get that ball in with a couple of good marks and get that goal.
So 1 minute to go. 3 straight 18 are New York. They lead the Crows by 5 points, who are 2-1-13. Last minute of play in this game. New York wins the clearance, marked by Palacios in the center of the ground. Have to go forward, the Crows. Need a goal here in the last seconds of the game. 40 seconds to go. Mark taken by an Austin Crow at the center of the ground. Everything's got to go forward. Off hands, no mark paid.
Certainly aware. They're aware of the time.
Aware of the time they are, and here's Austin off the run. Playing one in the forward pocket. Mark taken by
Nice
Rattan. Goal by Austin. Will almost certainly be coming up. This one very well could be after the siren. And Haley Rattan with essentially a gimme here to win the game for the Crows. Makes no mistake, Austin win it after the siren.
What a result, Pat. What a result. That ball movement, quick out of the center. They knew that the clock was running down to nothing. They got the ball forward, and Haley Rattan, just what a solid marking goal.
And what an end to this back and forth matchup that sends Austin into the Division I prelim against the Denver Bulldogs. Final score, the Austin Crows 3-1-19, the New York Magpies 3 straight 18. What a second half of footy. The New York with the loss will go on to face the Portland Sockeyes in the Division II prelim tomorrow. Around the grounds as games start to go final, the DC Eagles fall to the San Diego Lions by a 30-point margin, 51-21 the final. The Golden Gate Iron Maidens, 18-point winners over the Arizona Hawks, 20-2. And the Denver Bulldogs are late in the second half, but are cruising to a win, 36-27. Coming up next for the final game on day one of Nationals are the Seattle Grizzlies against the Baltimore Dockers. Coming up in about 10 minutes' time, you are watching the 2025 USAFL Nationals.